Hey everyone, Lauren from Wildflowers here with this beautiful fall leaf tutorial. I'm going to begin with a matte nude nail. And for the tutorial today, I'll be using the Wildflowers magenta brush and several of the Wildflowers art paints. Begin by watering down some of the color cocoa. A maple leaf has 5 main veins, so I'll begin with the center one, and then make one on the right, one on the left that match, and then 2 more that are almost horizontal. Keep in mind that this is just a light outline, sort of like a rough draft that we can fix later. I'm going to start on the right side of the nail, swooping and making little points, and it really helps if you look at an actual picture of a maple leaf for this part. Again, I'm keeping my lines very light using that watered down cocoa mix. The lines don't have to be perfectly thin either because most of them will get covered up. It's also important not to forget the little points at the very bottom of the leaf. Again, looking at a picture of a maple leaf will really help you for this part. And that's really it. Don't be afraid to let your leaf come off the edge of the nail. To make the leaf bright and colorful, we'll be using neon, sun glow, and lava art paints. I'm going to mix just a little bit of cocoa into my lava color to tone it down a hair. And now I'm going to use it to fill in around the outer edges of the leaf. Again, don't worry about being super precise. We can clean up our edges later. And I'm not even really that worried about the color coming out evenly. I just want to get the color in there, and I want it to stay wet because I'm going to add that orange color next, which is sun glow, and I want to be able to blend the two together. So I'm working a little bit fast. Here you can see I'm adding the sun glow, and I'm just using my magenta brush to sort of like make these scribbly type of brush strokes to blend the colors together. And lastly, I'll mix a little bit of the neon with the sun glow and color the center of the leaf. It's really important to make sure that the art paint is dry before you top coat. I'm using a matte top coat. Next, we'll be working with the color pitch. Now, you rarely ever want to use this color straight up. So to do what I'm going to do, I really need to mix it with a lot of water. I want a very, very watered down black, and that's how you get those little razor thin lines. As you can see, I'm tracing my original strokes by making the line down the center, down both sides, and out to the sides to create those veins in the leaf. I'm going to use the same mixture to quickly make some little tiny veins, but again, you want these to be very, very faint. They're tiny little details that can totally wreck this leaf if they are done too heavy or too bold. So keep it watered down and keep it very light. Now remember, we did put a matte gel top coat on this, so if you screw this part off, wipe it off and do it again. The last thing I'm going to do is just tip the little points of the leaves, and then I'm going to begin adding a shadow. Now, I'm not outlining this whole leaf. If I was to outline the whole thing, it would turn it into a cartoon leaf, and that's not what I'm going for at all. I want this to look very realistic. So with that watered down mixture of the pitch, I am just picking and choosing little tiny places to deepen. And this part is my favorite. This is where we get all of that depth and dimension that really makes it look lifelike. I'm using a very watered down, very, very, very watered down version of pitch. And I'm going around the edges and just here and there right next to it, scrubbing my brush back and forth to add a shadow. That's really going to make this look so real, and it's going to make it pop and have just a little bit of dimension. Now, you could totally fill this nail up with leaves, or you could just do a single leaf. For time's sake on a client, I probably would just go for a single leaf, or maybe just do one finger with some leaves like this. I think they look so cool. And lastly, I'm making a little shadow for the stem, and that's pretty much it. Now, fall leaves in nature, once they fall off the tree, are not usually plastic shiny. So I really want to stay true to making a realistic looking painting of a fall leaf. So I am going to come all around this with my shiny metallic top coat, and I'm going to leave my leaf matte. So to protect my leaf, I want to do one more coat of that matte top coat first, and then come on like you see here and fill in with the metallic top coat that's nice and shiny. That's really going to make this look super realistic. Used in this video were the Wildflowers art paints, which are available in 24 colors on our website, the magenta fine detail brush, and if you love our tack-free metallic top coat, you'll love our new tack-free matte. For more videos and amazing nail art supplies, visit wildflowersnails.com.